This video will be teaching you how to add a quiz question to your quiz bank in the C.H. Mason Jurisdictional Institute Waldorf Campus Moodle site. Once you have logged in using your teacher account, if you look to the middle of the page, you'll see the courses that will be offered, and you should be able to go directly into your course. In this case, I'm going to the homiletics course. On the left-hand side, there's a pane called Administration. This is for teachers or administrators for this particular course. Click on Questions, and you'll be taken to the question bank for this particular course. And down at the bottom, you'll see any questions that may already be in your course. All of these defaults that you see here are okay to leave the way they are. To give you an idea, when I looked in my textbook on page 25 was a statement that I believe is worth reinforcing. It says the main divisions of a topical sermon can be an analysis of the topic. Well, I don't want all of my questions to be true, so I've changed this around and said the main divisions of a topical sermon should not be an analysis of the topic. Well, of course, that's not correct. I've also typed in here my feedback that I will be putting into the questions. This is if they answer incorrectly, and this is if they answer correctly. And in both cases, I've provided the page reference so that they can immediately get their own feedback once they've clicked on the answer and submitted it, so they'll know exactly where to verify before they come to class the next week. So I'm going to copy the quiz question information that I want to use. Remember, I've changed this around backwards, so false will be the correct answer. Now we'll go to the question bank page, and I'm selecting Create New Question, True False. When you do, you have to give it some sort of a default name. In this case, I'm just numbering them up as I go. And here's where I will place that question. The main divisions, etc., etc. I'll highlight it, boldface it so it's easy to read, and we'll go down and take a look at the answers. In this case, the default question grade of 1 point per question is totally fine. It asks you, or it leaves space for you to put general feedback. I'm not putting general feedback in here because I'm providing feedback as they answer either true or false. In this case, a correct answer will be false. So the feedback for the response true will be the first one here. Highlight that. Feedback for a true response is, the main divisions of a topical sermon can be. I'll even highlight that and underline it for a little bit of emphasis. Now let's go back to what will be the feedback for the false answer. Copy that, and now it says what's the feedback for the response false, which we've set up here would be the correct answer. So we provide a little bit of feedback, says that's correct. The main divisions, etc. We've given them the page reference and click on Save Changes. Now if we go down and look, Topical 3 has been added, and if you look to the right, it also says that it's a true-false type of question. If you're not certain and your names aren't really that descriptive, that's okay, because you can click on the magnifying glass to the far left of each one of your questions, and it will actually bring up a screen that shows you a preview of what the question will look like. You can add colors if you like, you can add drawings, diagrams, photos, any of that sort of information can be placed in here using that rich text editor. But in this case, it's a true-false type of question with a submit button, and when you're all done with the particular group is submit all. So this is how you would add a question to your question bank on your Moodle.